The big waves are building along the Northern California coast. The monster surf that's a danger to most of us is a magnet to elite athletes. KPIX5's Len Ramirez is at Pillar Point watching surfers warming up for the Titans of Mavericks event, which could begin any day now. Len?
Well, that's right. They're watching those conditions very carefully all around the world right now. The waves right now have calmed down quite a bit from what it was earlier today when high tide was breaking around 11 a.m. And the waves at that point were, as they say, gnarly. Big waves drew people like a magnet right to the water's edge. Then sneaker waves sent them running and screaming in the other direction.
Yeah, it's quite big, huh? It's really big. Yeah, it's exciting. It's fun.
It was their first time seeing the Pacific Ocean, but even professional surfers taking on the massive swell at Mavericks were impressed. Mavericks surf pioneer Grant Washburn called yesterday and today some of the biggest and best surfing days Mavericks has ever seen.
I've been here a long time, and that was one of the bigger days, for sure in the last 10 years. And, over 20, 25 years, there's only a handful of days that big that are surfable. Some of the rides were, some of the better rides we've ever seen here.
Surfers say waves were topping 60 feet. Chopper 5 captured the beauty of the sport, but surfing here could be life-threatening. The waves are so beyond human scale, surfers get lost, then reappear for brief moments when watched from the shore. Grant says riding one of these giants feels like being chased by a monster.
It's like Godzilla stomping through the jungle, and you feel really lucky just to get through there. A small mistake can be your last mistake.
Now, surfers are still enjoying some of the waves here, the much smaller waves at Pillar Point, but over at Mavericks, the waves were deemed just too rough to call the Maverick surfing contest. Although, as I mentioned, surfers around the world, the big wave surfers who watch this are watching their, surf reports and things like that to find out if the contest will be called because conditions could improve. Reporting live at Pillar Point, Len Ramirez, KPIX5.